Sonic from the Retunity of the Sonic Underground Chapter 2. Unexpected help from two rivals. The two pairs of eyes belongs to Shadow and Silver, two of Sonic's rivals. Shadow happens to come across Silver this morning. Ever since Blaze is gone by sacrificing herself to the future, Silver took her place as guardian of the Soul Emeralds. He traveled back in time using the Soul Emeralds to see how everyone is doing. Shadow, on the other hand, was completely upset for what he did. He almost destroyed the universe because of his rage, because he is tricked by Eggman. But he didn't tell Silver about this, well, not just yet. The reason they were spying on them is because Shadow was not ready to face them yet, even if he is the ultimate life form. As for Silver, being the naive one, followed whatever Shadow tells him to do. They are on a tree and make sure the branch is strong enough to hold them both. They notice that Sonic is not with the rest of the gang.
Shadow, is it me or is Sonic not with them?
No, he is. Of course he's not with them, you idiots. But you seem to have a point, Silver.
What?
You see, Sonic is usually with them, either having fun or working together to stop the Doctor's plans. Something's wrong, and I can feel it.
Well, why don't we ask them? They might know what's wrong with him.
All right.
Both of them get off the tree branch and Silver knocked on the door.
Huh? Who could that be?
I'll get it. Coming.
Tails opened the door that revealed the two hedgehogs. He was surprised to see Silver, but angry to see Shadow. The threat of destroying the universe and the fight between him and Team Sonic was still fresh in the others' minds.
Hey, Silver, it's been a long time. Hi, Shadow.
Tails, I'm not here to fight with you or the gang.
Tails? Why are you being unfriendly to him?
Well, it is something to do about him trying to destroy the whole universe.
After hearing that from Tails, Silver gave Shadow the "is that true" glare on him.
Put the blame on Eggman, he's the one who may be angry enough to do it.
Silver let it slide for a while and noticed that Tails is a bit different. He's a little taller than the last time he saw him. He wears a pair of brown pilot goggles and a brown shoulder tool belt, and white athlete's tapes around his shoes.
Wow, Tails, you're slightly taller than last time I saw you.
Not to mention he's a scientist now.
Wow, really?
Tails was a bit surprised about Shadow's compliment.
Thanks. Well, do you guys want to come inside?
Sure, Tails.
Tails led them to the living room where the meeting took place. Knuckles, Amy, and Sticks glared at Shadow while he took a seat. When Silver entered the room, he received a big hug from Amy.
Silver, it's so great to see you again.
Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it?
They broke the hug and Silver noticed that Amy changed as well. She was now matured and she wears a magenta headband, white gloves with rings on each wrist, a magenta dress with yellow buttons, and a white athlete's tape wrapped around her waist, a pair of purple stockings, and her shoes were baby pink and magenta with yellow buttons and gray straps.
Wow, Amy, you look great!
Thanks, Silver.
Hey, Silver, welcome back!
It's good to be back, Knuckles.
They gave each other a high five and Silver began to notice Knuckles is taller, and he's more muscular than the last time he saw him. He wears a lot of athlete's tape around his hands, reaching to his elbows. His shoes were yellow with sky blue plates on top, red toes, and green cuffs. He also had athlete's tape around his legs.
Since the game has changed, I wonder if Sonic has changed as well.
Sticks approached Silver and began to look at him with suspicion.
Are you a spy?
No?
Sticks smiles and reaches out her hand.
Okay, good. My name is Sticks the Badger.
Silver shook her hand.
It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Silver the Hedgehog.
Silver sat down.
I've noticed that Sonic isn't with you. Where is he?
He was in his shack. He's depressed. If you were gonna ask when, it was since last week.
We've been very worried for him since he doesn't hang out with us anymore.
Could you tell me the changes of his routines? Maybe I know what's wrong with him.
They don't know if they could trust Shadow, but it's worth a shot.
Well, first of all, he never came out of his shack, except when he needs to eat or when Eggman is attacking. He also stays quiet when fighting. No cocky comments, no taunts, not even a single word came out of his mouth. When everything is done, he always returns to his shack.
Did you try talking to him?
Well, we did, but he never opened the door to us and he said, "Go away, I don't want to talk about it for now, just leave me be." And we kinda heard him sobbing.
When will he tell them about his past? And of course, I can't tell them since I promised not to tell anybody about it.
According to what you said, those things are what we do when we are thinking about our past. A sad one.
Everyone looked at him and nodded in agreement. But the real question is, how do they solve this problem? Suddenly, Shadow stood up from his seat.
I'm going to try and talk to Sonic. I know I've done many horrible things to all of you guys, and that I hate him, but that doesn't mean I can't help him.
I'll come too. It's been a while since I've seen him.
I didn't expect this, but who knows? Maybe they can solve this.
Okay, good luck, you two.
The two hedgehogs nodded and left, going straight to Sonic's shack.